Hey guys, week 3 in our core strength and stability. Today's workout's going to be about 13 minutes in length. It's all going to be timed. We have 3 exercises and we're going to do 3 rounds of those. Now what you'll need today is either a kettlebell or a dumbbell or double kettlebells and dumbbells. I'm going to show you kind of how to modify each of these workouts based on what you have, okay? So today's workout, 3 rounds. For 1 minute, we're going to do half Turkish get-ups. I'm going to show you what those look like. We're going to do 30 seconds on one arm, 30 seconds on the other. Then we're going to rest 30 seconds. The second exercise we're going to do is a front rack hold. This is our core stability. We can either use double kettlebells, double dumbbells, a barbell, a squirmy toddler, maybe one of your heavy dogs. I don't know. We can find something to hold in that front rack position. Okay. We're going to rest for 30 seconds. And then the third exercise is very similar to barbell rollouts. These are plank walkouts. After that, we're going to do a 30-second rest. We're going to go through this sequence 3 separate times. I'm going to do it with you. Let me show you all of these movements first so you guys know exactly what you're getting into. And then we'll go ahead and start the timer and do it together. Okay? So our first movement is going to be those half Turkish get-ups. Now, everybody loves Turkish get-ups because they take forever, but this time you only have to do half of one. So I do have some heavier dumbbells and kettlebells. I think they're going to be too heavy for me. I might try to switch to them later on in the workout. I might not. But what I'm going to use is I have 2 5-pound plates. I'm just going to stick them both together, and I'm going to use these at least for my first and second round, okay? So we're going to get in our Turkish get-up setup position. So the weight that we have in the hand is going to go up, straight up. Same arm, same leg. So I'm going to bend that same leg. The opposite leg is going to be extended. The opposite arm is going to be out for a stability and balance. The half Turkish get up, you're going to get up on your elbow and then on your palm and back down, elbow, back down. Elbow, palm, elbow, back down, okay? You may also, if your weight is too heavy or you have struggle with that, you may just get up on that elbow and go back down. Either or is completely fine. I might switch it up, okay? When we switch to the opposite side, same arm, same leg again. We're going to get up on that elbow and up on that palm if we want, and back down, back down. We just get up on the elbow, it looks like this. Just like that, okay? All right, our second movement is going to be that front rack hold. I'm going to use 2 heavy dumbbells. Like I said, you guys can use a single kettlebell. You can use a single dumbbell. You can use a squirmy toddler. You can use a barbell with weight on it, okay? I'm going to use both of my dumbbells up in my front rack position. Feet are going to be underneath of my hips. I'm going to squeeze my butt the whole time, making sure I'm as upright as possible. My elbows are as high as possible, okay? From here, I'm just going to breathe. Making sure I'm bracing my core the whole time, okay? Our third exercise is going to be those plank rollouts. Like I said, they're just like barbell rollouts, except not as hard, I don't think, and obviously without a barbell. So what you guys are going to do is you're going to get in your plank position. Hands are going to be underneath of your shoulders. You're going to walk out as far as you can, and then you're going to walk back in. Walk out as far as you can, and then back in. We're going to do this for a whole minute. If that's too much for you, you guys can do these on your knees. The important thing, though, is if we're there, we're going to tuck our butt, making sure our butt's not up in the air. Tuck the butt, squeeze the butt cheeks together, squeeze the thighs together. We're going to walk out as far as we can, and then back in that position. Okay? So each one of these exercises, we're going to do for 1 minute. We're going to rest for 30 seconds, have that 30-second transition, and then we're going to do it all over again. We're going to do it 3 times, okay? So if you need to pause me to get your stuff together, go ahead and do that. I'm out of breath. If not, I'm going to go ahead and start the timer here in a couple seconds. So like I said, one minute every exercise, 30 seconds rest. We start with those half Turkish get-ups. My timer is going to be here. Hopefully you guys can see it, but I will tell you how much time you have left each time. It will also beep for you. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and start the timer. We have 10-second countdown. We're going to start with those half Turkish get-ups. going to go ahead and switch to the opposite arm. Opposite side.
Rest.
And rest. I found myself switching about halfway in between, just coming up on my elbow. Seemed like I liked that more. I got a little more rotation, but like I said, it's completely up to you, wherever you feel it the most. All right, second exercise is that front rack hold. You guys have 10 seconds.
Let's go.
Making sure you squeeze your butt the whole time. You brace your core. Your elbows stay nice in front. Make sure you're not shrugging up. Make sure your shoulder blades are down and back. You're officially halfway. "15 seconds left. This one's getting spicy.
Rest.
Okay, our third exercise is those plank walkouts. I haven't done a core video down in my basement hole. Laura Peters called it the swole hole. This is a swole hole, I guess. It's kind of gross though. All right, plank walkouts. You guys have 10 seconds. Make sure you start with your hands underneath your shoulders. Keep the core tucked and squeeze the whole time.
Let's go.
Really try not to arch here. Don't want to go down so far that you have to arch your back. Okay. Halfway. Almost there, guys.
Rest.
I lied. I think those are the worst part of this. Not so much the front rack hold. All right, we're going to go back into those half Turkish get up sit-ups. Turkish get up sit-ups. I'm going to still use my 10 pounds. Might try to use a little bit heavier for that last round. Less than 10 seconds. This is round number 2.
Let's go.
All right, make sure we switch to the other side.
Rest.
You know, if you do struggle with weight or you struggle to find the right weight for you, you guys can just use a book. It'll really benefit you, that balance. You can use a book. If you borrowed an ab mat, you can put an ab mat, kind of like a pizza box. You can do that as well. You don't need to add weight to these movements. 10 seconds left.
Let's go.
This is usually the time in class I would ask somebody to tell me a story, so you get your mind off of it. Remember, not shrugging up. Make sure you're not super trappy. I'm saying it more for myself too. Squeeze the butt. Make sure you stay as upright as possible. Keep those elbows as high as you can. 20 seconds left.
Rest.
All right, we go back to those plank walkouts. Hey, I got a dad joke for you. You want to hear a construction joke? I'm still working on it. It's a good dad joke. I use that in my class. Sorry if you already heard that before. Good dad joke. All right, plank walkouts.
Let's go.
Make sure you're squeezing the butt. Nice hollow position at the top.
Rest.
Whew, that was a long minute. All right, guys, we have one more round. I'm going to attempt, listen, I say attempt, to use my kettlebell for these half Turkish get-up sit-ups. We'll see how it goes. I might immediately stick it on down. Not sure just yet. You never know unless you try.
Let's go.
All right, make sure we switch to the opposite side.
Rest.
Wasn't as terrible as I thought it was going to be, but definitely wasn't super fun. All right, this is going to be our last round of that front rack hold. Holding that front rack position. Almost done, guys. Five seconds.
Let's go.
keep squeezing the butt, bracing that core, keeping those elbows up, making sure those shoulder blades are down and back. Halfway through, guys. Fifteen seconds left.
Rest.
All right, our last minute plank walkouts, and then you guys are done. I think these are the hardest ones of all. Make sure, even when you're tired, only go down as far as you can keep a nice straight line with your back. Definitely don't want to be arching that back.
Last round.
See you last round, guys. Halfway. Fifteen seconds.
Well done.
Woo! Nice job, guys. That was your core strength and stability for today, for this week. Have fun, and we'll see you next week.